Alright, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We're about to get set up. It's gonna be loud, it's gonna be noisy, it's gonna be hectic. But someone's gotta do it, right? So right now I'm about to go unstrap all of that dunnage and start placing it in random areas on my trailer. So welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, gotta unstrap it now. So I just loosen my straps, about to throw the straps over. Then I gotta move the dunnage, and then I gotta go inside the box, start setting up my ratchet straps. I gotta move quick because when that pipe truck is done getting loaded, I'm gonna be getting pulled into the yard. So all right, so good morning, good morning. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Right now we're raising funds for our back to school fundraiser. The best way you could do that is by going on to our Etsy page, purchasing stickers. 100% of the contribution goes to our back to school fundraiser, where we're striving to raise $1,500 by this Saturday. We're striving to raise $1,500 to buy back to school supplies for children and potentially classrooms in need. So if you feel inclined to do so, best way you could support us in the efforts is by going onto our Etsy page, purchasing stickers. 100% of the sticker purchase will go to the back to school supply drive. It's hard to move dunnage with one hand. It's so awkward. So yeah, I feel like I got these in just a little bit. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Good morning, Gamer One. So right now I'm moving the dunnage over, getting set up because I'm about to get some rebar. So I'm gonna put one more right here across. I need another long piece. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I need 3. And so the purpose of this is so that the rebar can lay across the deck. I'm going to collapse that, and then so it's going to be some long rebar here, then some long rebar back that way, and then if it's triple bundles, then they're going to have to stack some on top. And yeah, so what I don't like doing is making my guys wait. So the way that I prevent that is by having my trailer ready. So how I do that is I'll just lay out the dunnage now, just so that the majority of the work is done. Yeah, I'll lay out the dunnage. I'll lay out the dunnage now and then make any minor adjustments as needed. I'll probably lay this one here. I can almost already tell you I'm gonna have to adjust it. I just don't know where I'm gonna have to move it. Maybe the middle piece a little bit further, the third piece a little bit further up, but I just don't know yet. So this piece should be good right here, and then these two pieces, when they put the short stack on top, I need a shorter piece. So in between the two sets of 3 kickers or dunnage, I normally double stack it, so I know that's where the double stack stuff is gonna go. And I got some stone that never blew off my trailer. Ow, crap. So I'll normally double up the dunnage in the middle. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Because when they call your name, it's part of the game, and you got to get ready to move. We live, baby, we live. So I'm gonna roll up these straps, spin you guys around so you guys can see me. There we go. I'm back. What's up, Frank? What's up, Brandon? So I'm rolling up these straps right now just to get them out of the way, because I'm sure I'll need them. I'm not gonna crank down on them just yet. But I do got to set up my ratchet straps. So normally I run about 6 ratchet straps per load, and basically the point of that is to belly wrap it. So when they set the rebar down, I already have ratchet straps going this way on the deck of the trailer. Then I throw it over in like a crisscross pattern. I'll hook it on one side and then use the ratchet on this side, and then basically belly wrap it all together, and then you got cross tension, so it's perfect. And shout out to Chris O'Malley for teaching me that trick. Is this guy moving? Yes, he is. But yeah, how's everybody's morning? As you guys may or may not know, we are raising funds for our back to school supply drive, where we're trying to raise $1,500 for children in potentially classrooms in need. I still got to go buy a table so I can set up all the stuff, and I got to clear out. Or maybe I'll do it on the deck of my trailer. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll just pull into a school zone. Maybe, maybe I'll talk to like some local police or something, see if they'll help with traffic or something like that, and get a date going. So I got some more editing done last night for you guys. I'm freaking stoked. Alright, so now we're coming over here. We're grabbing some ratchet straps. We're gonna need 6. So I got 1 set. So all the rolls I put on this side, because I'm sorry, wait a minute. If I roll it this way, strap comes this way. No, so all the rolls got to go on the passenger side. See, I almost messed up. It's been so long. Yeah, so all the ratchets and the rolls have to go on the passenger side. So basically what I like to do is set everything up in between the dunnage. Let me show you guys. So I'll put the roll here, and then I'll roll it across the deck. Take that, hook that there, and then I always have the ratchet straps close to the dunnage, so I need to grab 4 more. All right, that's 2. That's 3. Now I'm going to grab a couple of rolls, because obviously my hands are full and I can't carry everything all in one shot. So I got 3 rolls, and I'll have to come back with 1 more. All right, but how's everybody's day going? I just got done dropping off in Orange, Connecticut. All right, so I got that up there. Push that away from the edge a little bit. Grab this one right there. And then grab that one right there. What's up, Frank? What's up, Sam? Yeah, we've been needing some rain for a while. Let's see. Why you got a sleeper? You running long hauls? Yes, I run regional. So I do New York, like upstate New York. I don't go into any of the 5 boroughs. So I do upstate New York. Like today, I'm going to Amsterdam, New York. So I go to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, upstate New York, some parts of Pennsylvania, and some parts of New Jersey. Alright, so little nail, throw that back there. I don't like how this is hanging where the tires are, so I'll just throw that up there. And then everything else should be good to go, because the rebar, I go pick up the rebar back there when they call me. So let's see, hold on, let me take off my gloves really quick. Why not the 5? Because it's not worth our time. It's not worth the time or the money. We get stuck out there. New York sucks. I hate New York. Like going through Manhattan, going through the Bronx, going through Queens, the George Washington Bridge. You could keep all of that. It's crazy. I prefer the countryside. Yes, sir. So let me show you guys 1 second. So I got everything set up right now along the deck, so that way when they come through with the forklift and call my number, I'm not making them wait, because when they start plucking rebar, they get irritated really quick if you're not on your P's and Q's, So give me 1 second. Start this truck. It is warm out there. Roll up the window. I'm gonna go grab my laptop because. Have you ever had any wheel fires? No. I've actually had an issue where my brakes got hot, but that's about it. Where I had my brakes done, and I guess they were adjusted a little too well, and they got hot. And I remember pulling up, this was back when I was doing the Home Depot runs, and I was pulling up to a customer's house, and the brakes were smoking, and I wasn't even holding on. Not holding on, but I wasn't like pressing them that long. Just give me 1 second. Just setting up my power inverter. Both truckers hate going there. Yeah, my hubby would never go into. It's not worth this. They're like, oh, we'll pay you extra $100. $100, you could keep that. How about double it for wasting my time? It's like not even worth it, dude. It's really not. New York City sucks. Everybody's like, oh my god, it's so cool. Like the lights. You know where else they have lights? Up in the mountains, where there's no street lights and you can look up and gaze up at the actual stars in the universe. That's cool. Yeah, and cops are super corrupt in New York City. Like, everybody got an attitude. Like, everybody's walking around like they know their stuff. Like, nah. Like, they have no regard for the law. In New York City, you have to prove, that like your life is in danger in order to carry a firearm. How about this, the Second Amendment? All right, but I'm not trying to get into politics with you guys. I'm really not, because that's how my channel got shadow banned in the first place. Where is my mouse? So yeah, I'm actually about to start editing this Sunday that drone footage for like how I make drone footage. Whoa, that scared me. Like how I make drone footage. That's gonna be coming out this Sunday, along with the actual drone footage. So I was working super hard on that yesterday. What am I doing? And my laptop has been kicking butt. A lot of truckers hate the mountains out here during the winter. If the roads aren't kept up with, then yeah, sure. Ugh. But as long as the roads are maintained, it shouldn't be an issue. I like editing too. I just wish I made a little bit more money off of YouTube right now, so that way I can could upgrade my laptop and put some higher performance parts in here. I think I'm already running like 16 gigs, if I'm not mistaken, on RAM, and then I'm not sure what kind of graphics card I got, but I would love to upgrade the graphics card and the RAM. What am I doing right now? See, that's what happens when I get distracted. But yeah, so I'll make this bigger. So yeah, I'm just previewing some cruising footage right now. I actually have just a couple more files on this SD card, and then I got I think a whole nother SD card I got to go through. Let's see. It's your own creation and you get to share it. Yep. I mean, when I'm driving, it's pretty much straightforward. When I'm doing a delivery, it's pretty much straightforward. Where editing gets kind of sketchy and rough, it's like when you're doing creative things like drone footage, because at least I don't know about other people's drone footage, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, I didn't have it locked in. I don't know. Hold on. So my laptop actually sits up here inside of the steering wheel on the cooling pad, so that way it stays down. I know any trucker that goes to New York City carries something for protection. Yeah, I mean, I got my bar, but it's yeah, you need more. You really do. Let's see. What editing software do I use again? I use Wondershare by Filmora, or Filmora Wondershare. But I actually use two different editing softwares. If I'm doing 360 content, I use Adobe Premiere. You should have drove in BK in the old days. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I do not like the city like that. But yeah, friendly reminder, we are raising funds for our back to school supply drive. If you feel inclined to help the cause, we're trying to raise $1,500. The best way you could support us is by going on our Etsy page, buying stickers. Stickers are only $5. 100% of the contribution goes for the back to school supply drive, and we're trying to raise money to buy school supplies for children and potentially classrooms in need. So I just want to make sure that we stay on topic. Yeah, I use Wondershare, Filmora, and then I use Adobe Premiere for 360 FPV content, or VR content. Let's see. But yeah, I crank out so much content, it's not even funny. It's almost to the point where I might start having to utilizing my other computer at the house to start like importing the files, creating the proxies, and then transferring those files over to my computer just to save time. Yep, I just did that a couple days ago, and then I did my edited content just for like 2 weeks was over 216 gigs that I had to drop out the computer. I use two computers to whip them videos out. Yeah, it's a lot different when you're using. Yeah, it's a like my laptop it can do a lot. What in the hell is going on here? Yeah, my laptop it can do a lot, but the issue is that this guy's trying to squeeze in between us. Don't hit me, bro. Look at all these moving parts. So there's a truck in front of me. There's a truck adjusting himself on the left. And then there's a truck coming in on the right. Boom! Yeah, see? That's crazy. But yeah, so just in like 2 weeks' time, it was a file drop of 216 gigs. And then not to mention everything else that I'm still working on. Oh yeah, I do. Mother Trucker News? No, sir. I don't watch anything really. Occasionally I'll tune into your channel. Yeah, occasionally I'll tune into your channel. But other than that, I watch Amagansett Press a lot. I recently started watching Long Island Audits. But yeah, I don't really watch other trucking stuff, only because I do enough on my own that I don't need anyone else. I don't need to watch anyone else's trucking content. And when I do my own content, I have this guy is swinging hard. Holy crap! Yeah, when I do my own content, like I have so much stuff already on my plate that I want to do, that I have to do, and I don't need anyone saying like, oh, I'm biting off of their idea, or I just like having like true, genuine inspiration most times. Sometimes I borrow ideas, but I don't really watch other people's trucking content to really pay, like, it's not worth my time. It's really not. Yeah, like I watched your video this morning, Big Mac Sam. If you guys haven't done so already, check out Big Mac Sam's channel. He teaches people how to drive, even if they don't want to drive, like me. And I didn't learn how to drive from Big Mac Sam, but he teaches people out in New York City, which is like the worst place. But yeah, so but yeah, we got more great content to come. If you guys didn't see the trucker that almost ran the other trucker off the road, let me see who put that comment up. Marga Danks. If you didn't see the footage that I posted the other day, I suggest you go back into the videos. Then you'll be able to see there was a truck that went around me. Then he tried to go around another guy while almost forcing him off of the road while a cement truck was coming in oncoming traffic. I hate driving. There's just so many laws. There's so many rules. So stupid. I hate it. I just do it to provide for my family, really. I don't. I'm good. And other people and laws is what makes it not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, crap. But yeah, I'm really stoked because yesterday I went out to Bow, New Hampshire. And in Bow, New Hampshire, they actually have a welcome center that sells apple cider donuts and apple cider. And that was good. That was some good stuff. And I think all truckers have burnt out stages. Let me see. Oh, Brandon said, how many miles do you think you've driven since you started driving? Well, I could tell you for a fact when I did the Home Depot account, I would average about 200 miles a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But it was roughly about 1,200 miles a week, anywhere from 11 to 12. I mean, anywhere from 11 to like 1,300 miles a week because I ran 6 days a week. This year, I can't even tell you because I was off for like 6 months. I didn't drive tractor trailers for like 6 months. But those Home Depot miles, those were like some hard miles because those were like backwood roads and stuff like that. So people are like, oh yeah, driving is easy. Yeah, that's easy to say when you're like just holding the steering wheel and you're just like looking straight ahead. Yeah, that's easier than, you know, getting your tractor trailer out of a tight place that you don't even belong in the first place. But like I used to hate when customers would be like, I never had a problem getting in here. You're not the one doing the delivery, are you? You're not the one driving a tractor trailer in here. And besides, it's not getting in that's the hard part. It's getting back out. Like, you never told me that this was a dead end road and no turnaround. Or they'll lie to you and they'll be like, oh yeah, we get trucks down here all the time. And then, you know, you show up with an 18-wheeler and they got 16-foot decking. They're thinking you're going to show up with a regular FedEx truck. How? No. So to answer your question, how many miles? So let's see. I did Home Depot for like 4.5, 5 years, something like that. So 12, you know, we'll say 1,200 miles times 52 weeks. You're looking at I don't know. It's got to be close to like 80,000 miles in a year for the first year. Per year for Home Depot. And then now, like, it's really hard to calculate how many miles I've driven, but I'd probably say close to 500,000 miles, I'd say, if I had to guess. Close to. I don't know if I've reached it. I think all truckers have burnt out stages. My whole trucking career is a burnt out stage. Would you run over a bunch of Big Mac Sam? I plead the fifth because there's something I really wanted to say and I just caught myself. So you almost got me. Maybe not on. I'll answer that off I'll answer that on your channel. How about that? Next time we do a Q&A, you ask me that question, I'll tell you on your channel, and then we'll just see what happens to your channel. Okay? Okay? Because that's violence, sir. Big Mac Sam just trying to set me up on live. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that. Big Mac Sam just trying to set me up. Y'all saw that. This guy's getting awfully close. Bro, you're getting stupid tight. If you already got your load, why wouldn't you just go out to like get your paperwork? That's so... it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, make sure you hit up Big Mac Sam that you don't want to ask on this live, and maybe we'll do another Q&A, and we'll do it on my terms. We'll do it off of Google Meet or something where there ain't no 40-minute time limit. You know what I'm saying? Because Big Mac Sam cut me off at 38 minutes. That's what he did. That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta slide my tandems. Oh man, this is some gorgeous footage. I tell ya. I tell ya. Beautiful. But yeah, so I don't know. I want to get out of trucking. I would love to do YouTube full time, but they just not. I don't know. Like my channel isn't doing too good right now. So I just do the best that I can. That's it. I just do the best that I can and do the best that I can with what I got. And if people don't like the content, you know, there's nothing I can do. But shout out to everyone that's stuck through, and we've been seeing a couple Etsy orders coming in, not for the stickers though. So shout out to everyone who's been buying merch. That's greatly appreciated. Help me make some of my money back, because like I said, I pretty much break even on everything, especially since shipping costs have gone up. I love how the post office is like, oh yeah, we're raising the prices on like the $5 shipping box is now like $9 and some change. You're like, oh yeah, this is only temporary. That ain't temporary, because as soon as they start seeing that money come in for those small boxes, it ain't going back down. Who you kidding? Inflation is up, and it's not coming back down. There's no way. You mean to tell me temporarily you're gonna jack up prices by double, and then those increased prices are only gonna last for a little bit? Nope, because they're gonna still claim, like, you know, driver shortage and a bunch of other stuff. Hey, did you guys see those new Walmart trailers? So the biggest regular trailer I've ever seen are 53 footers. You know, that's without it being like a special, you know, a special a specially built trailer for whatever the reason, right? Walmart is putting 60-foot trailers on the road right now. 60. So they're trying to make less runs and squeeze out more commodity. Does that make sense? So they got 60-foot trailers, 7 more feet they added onto the trailers. I don't know why, because you can't haul anything heavier without a permit. Yeah, after here, I gotta go get fuel. And I gotta go jump on the scale. Eat. Yeah, so 60-foot trailer. That's nuts. That is nuts. So yeah, I'm cranking out some more videos for you guys right now as we speak. And let me know down in the comment section if there's anything you guys want, any content you guys want me to create, you know, that might be within my budget. I'm trying to put together another special project, but it's just hard to find people to work with, you know? Maybe I'll put you guys down here. I'll unplug the GoPro so that way you guys can see me. So while I'm leaning forward, you guys can see me the whole time. Got my pumpkin spice iced coffee. But yeah, if there's any other specific content that you guys want to see, let me know by leaving it down below, and if I can accommodate, I will. But I want to start work. I got to start looking at. So yeah, there's a project I want to do, but it's just hard to find help. It really is, and I'm willing to pay. But it's hard to find help. Super hard. I wish I were making it up. I don't know if my headphones crapped out or what. But yeah, I got some more cool content coming for you guys. It's just I have fell behind, and on top of that, for like I don't know, like a whole like week or so, I was like burnt out. Just so now I'm just picking up the pace again. Just picking up the pace. So every time I stop for a reload or I stop for the night or something like that, try to get on the laptop, start importing files, waiting for the proxies to boot up, and that way the following day I got something to do while I wait. Trying to get this done. The problem is like I don't know. Like I would have to turn on my hotspot for me to pull up the location of the footage that I'm looking at, because I have no idea where the heck I am in this footage. And it's so hard because I crank out so many videos that it's hard for me to know or remember where I am when I'm doing stuff like that. So, oh no. I'm probably gonna go make me a ham and cheese sandwich with some honey barbecue chips here in a little bit. I got some potato bread. I got some mustard. I got some mayonnaise. If you guys have never had a ham and cheese sandwich with some a ham and cheese sandwich with some barbecue or some honey barbecue chips, you don't know what you're missing. I was raised on those. Some mayonnaise, some mustard, the crunch from the chips, the goodness of the cheese. Oh, so good. So good. What's everybody having for lunch today? I don't know if like, oh, what the heck? See, this is what I hate. Hold on. See, it was only showing the top chat. It wasn't showing live chat. I was wondering why nobody was doing. All right, Big Mac Sam. Ramen noodles, I'm owner. I feel that. What's up, Nick? Hey, babe. That actually sounds really good, Brandon. Really good. I got some turkey in there, but the other night I must have ate like a half a pound of cracked peppermill turkey right before bed. And I tell you what, I did not regret it one bit. One bit, didn't regret it. I was like, someone pinched me and called me Sally, because that was good. That was so good. Yeah, I got me some Arizonas. Yeah, I got me some peach Arizonas back there. Yeah, dude. I like wheat bread. You know what's really good? I like pumpernickel. Pumpernickel bread. I like dense bread. Like bagel, like so in the Jamaican community they have what's called hard dough bread, or they call it cocoa bread. and it has like the denseness of a bagel, and it is delicious with some jerk sauce on it. Or you make like a jerk chicken sandwich with it. So good, so good. It's underrated, super underrated. Can't even make it up. What did I just do? Slide that down, baby. Alrighty. But yeah, ham cheese. My kid loves them. Uh, my kid is a big he loves like fresh baked bread. He loves pasta. Loves rice. He likes certain meats too, like breakfast sausage. Oh, he loves breakfast sausage. That's his jam. And then if you try to cut it up for him in little pieces, he gets so mad at you. Like, so mad. Because he wants the full sausage link, you know? Oh, see? Yep. He ate all the honey barbecue chips. Apparently, he likes chips. I don't really eat chips like that unless it's on my sandwich. I got some pickles in there too. I got some pickles in there too, but they're not in the fridge, so they might be warm. But I don't like warm pickles. Like deep fried pickles, warm pickles. No, thank you. It's like gross. Thank you, Irish Mad. Appreciate it. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm about to go make me a sandwich right now. Let me see. Split. Split. Yeah, that's the thing too. I woke up around like 6 a.m. today. Yeah, I woke up at like 6 a.m. today, and I was just so tired. Last night, just so tired. All right, Brandon, have a good day, Frank. Yeah, once I start exporting this video, let me see if I can log into my hotspot while I'm on with you guys. Do you mainly live on the road, man? I wouldn't say it's 50-50. It's probably like 60-40, you know, because Saturdays I'm normally off, and then so I'll be home Friday afternoon. Saturdays I'll be off, and then some Sundays I'll leave like early afternoon, early evening to get to my destination. For Monday, and then like for instance, I didn't know, but the load that I picked up yesterday was coming from New Hampshire, going down to Orange, Connecticut. So I was only like 40 minutes away from New Hampshire. I was in New Hampshire, but I was like drove to the location to get picked up. I was in and out of there in under a half an hour, full truckload of the LVOs that you guys saw. And then what else? Uh, and then since I have to pass my house to get to Orange, Connecticut, I just slept at home last night. Doesn't make any sense for me to be at. Oh, and then they weren't expecting me till after 8 a.m. this morning. So I was like, I could sleep in, I can get some dinner. Like, it, it'll be a good day. Nice, good to hear you enjoy what you do. Oh, I don't. I hate driving. I'll tell you that right off. And I can't jump on mobile hotspot while I'm live apparently. So that's gonna have to wait. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm about to jump off here. I'm about to make myself a sandwich, uh, pull up some information, and then whatever. Try to get some more editing done. But if you guys and girls feel inclined to help us out with our back to school supply drive, the best way you can support us is by going onto our Etsy page, purchasing stickers. Stickers are $5, 100% of the contribution goes to our back to school supply drive, where we're trying to raise $1,500 by this Saturday, so that way we can provide back. You guys want to see? All right, let's make a sandwich. That's it. Gamer one. Here, man. All right. Let me see. Oh no! Crap! See what you did, Gamer One? My hold on one second. So I knew something was up. Dang, man, I got honey all over. Ugh. This honey bottle keeps spilling, and there's honey all on the inside of this. Hold on, you guys gotta see this. That's all honey that like dripped down. Yeah. Now I gotta clean it. Get a wet wipe or something. See what you did, Gamer One? I got honey. Good thing it fell in the garbage bag, because if not, I would have been livid. And this live would have ended like right now. Like right now. But I got honey on my sheet. And I was about to go to bed like a honey bandit. It was crazy. Make sure they didn't call my number yet. Yeah, come on. Ah, I keep forgetting to get water too. I gotta get some more water from the truck. That thing I only got like a gallon on reserve. Like, there's a reason why I put it in this big cup, so it doesn't like spill over, but it still does. Y'all want to make a honey ham sandwich? But that's what we bought. Oh, I just crushed the bottle a little bit. All right. Let me see. Just look down at my shoes untied. Now my hands are sticky. Great. So yeah, we're about to make a really good sandwich. So I'll wipe my hands and get some 91 rubbing alcohol. Put a little in my hands. Rub them. I do use hand sanitizer, but it's not the same because hand sanitizer, if you use enough of it, it'll make your hands sticky too. So I just use pure alcohol. Sticky spoon goes back in the cupboard. I got me some deli potato rolls. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby. We about to make some a deli sandwich, luxury, compliments to the chef. Moi. Alright, let's get it. So, I got some honey barbecue chips I already opened like 3 days ago. Don't judge me. Check out this cooler. 1 second. So I got this off of Amazon. This thing is sweet. It plugs into a cigarette lighter right down there. It blows the cold air here. It blows out hot air there. And it can heat your food if you wanted it to. It's just like a little switch, but I use it for refrigeration use only. And in there, there's ice, so you know it's blowing cold, baby. I got bacon. I got some tomatoes. I got some milk. Might be bad. Let's see. I got some Land O'Lakes white cheese product. Let's go. And let's see. I got Boar's Head peppermill turkey. Look, I paid $17 for that pound. Someone stop him. Got some mayonnaise. Got some mustard. Let's see. And got some ham. Alright, sorry about that. Spin you guys around. And that's how you make a sandwich. Nah, I'm joking. I ain't even started. It was reconnected. Sorry. Crack open your bread, right? Mayonnaise. Let's see. Put some mayonnaise. Done. Mustard. Shake it. Pop the cap. Sorry, gamer one. That's it. Right? Bang. Potato chips. Lay it all on there, Frank. You can do a little, you can do a lot. If you do a lot, that's how you hit the spot. Bang. All right. 2 slices of cheese. 1 foot. We're gonna layer them. We're gonna shingle them, right? Crack open this ham. This ham is still moist. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab about 3/4 stick of ham. We're just gonna lay that. Then we're gonna take the bread, pull it apart like that. Look how thick. That's thicker than a Whopper nowadays. Look at that. Then, you know, obviously you gotta clean it up. Let me do that real quick. Well, take out the air out your deli meat. Not the deli meat, but the bag. You guys get it. You guys are so smart. Same thing for the cheese. And remember, yo, come through. I got you on a sandwich. We're gonna put the condiments away first, as we always do, because condiments go on the bottom. Oh yeah, the reason why I got the paper towel in the The cooler is because the water, it drips from the top and it like settles to the bottom, and I don't like that. So now we're gonna close up this bag. All right. Now here's the secret. Peach, Arizona. This right here changed your life. It might not be for the better. I mean, it might not be for the best, but definitely for the better. I put it like that. All right. So hopefully I got better service up here. And let me plug you guys back into the charger. Yeah, raspberry's good, but the peach is better. Peach is definitely better. Believe me, you me, when I tell you it's better. Sorry, I'm just trying to split. I'm just trying to finish this just so I can close it up, you know? Titles, custom. Split. Yeah, I'm just trying to finish this up just so that, you know, you guys will have content to watch. But yeah, what do you guys eat on your sandwiches? Let's see. Yeah, this file right here is only 20 minutes and it's almost 12 gigs. All right, so I got some Arizona tea. Wonderful. All right, now time to crack into this big old sandwich. This thing is almost bigger than my hand. All right. I don't do hot pickles. That's gross. That's the guy who's gonna load me. Nah, pickles are gross when they're hot. That's no. So you got the mayonnaise and the mustard mixing with the potato chips. The only thing that's missing on here is like lettuce and tomato. I don't even know what time it is. Let me see. Oh, it's about to be lunchtime for them. That's crazy. They got another cargo ship over here that they're offloading. It's massive. Then the flavor of that barbecue chip is just coming through right now. Oh, so good. Yeah, it's definitely lunchtime for these guys over here. Look at that. Delicious. I know it's edible, but that's gross. You know what I do like? I like pickle juice. That and some relish. I love relish. Like the sweet baby pickles. This guy's gonna try to squeeze in here. I saw the look on his face. What? Oh, relish is amazing. That spicy relish from oh man, I can't remember the name of the place. I think it's Dave's or something like that, or David's place. Yeah, David's place. They got spicy relish. I didn't know that was a thing until last year when I had it. Yeah, that spicy relish. I didn't know that was a thing. And just like that, that sandwich is down to like the last 2 bites. This guy's missing chunks of rubber off his trailer tires. Nuts. But yeah, you know what's really good too? Like homemade pickles. I've never made homemade pickles, but there was a little barbecue. There was a what was it? I forgot. It's like a food truck fair kind of thing. They had one guy selling barbecue, and he had pickle chips that he made homemade, and he had like different flavors and stuff, and the spicy ones were hot. I was biting down the hatch, baby. Paper towel, clean up. Oh man, watching this guy like struggling to throw straps like over the load. He almost just hit himself. Yo, nuts. You know what's really good too? Beach, Arizona with ranch sunflower seeds. Amazing. Amazing. Can't ask for anything better. Like nothing. Let's see. What? I ate that quick? I'm still kind of hungry, to be honest. Normally I eat like 2 sandwiches. If I don't go do a Friday's feast tonight, I'll probably have a sandwich. And then tomorrow morning I'll make some bacon. Like maybe like a bacon and cheese. Or like a bacon, ham and cheese. Or a ham, cheese, and bacon. Or a turkey, bacon, and cheese. That sounds good, right? I gotta see if I got like maybe put some hot sauce on it. What sucks is like this fridge, like the cooler is only so big, so I can't really store a lot of food in there. I got some chicken down there. I gotta see if it's still good. And I got half a pack of Vermont bacon in there. Oh, let's go. Let's go. But yeah, this video is gonna be done soon. And this is what I don't like about one of the things I don't like is just like sitting and waiting. Like it makes me so tired. I just go in the back of my truck and take a nap. I wish, but I gotta stay awake and stay alert, you know. Oh man. Oh, but yeah, I got some cool content coming out for you guys this week. Next week, I gotta find the video files. Now that I mention it, I gotta find the video files. Forgot to turn that GoPro off. I gotta find the video files of the special project I've been working on. I gotta organize this box. Hey, Gamer One, where do you live at again? Maryland. That's right. Yeah, I think the other day we almost booked a trip to Maryland. I'm not sure where though. What part of Maryland do you live? You don't have to get into like super specifics, but because back when XPO took over the Lowe's account, I actually went and worked and did deliveries for Lowe's out in Maryland. Yeah, I was down in Pocomoke, Maryland, and Salisbury, Maryland, and Seaford, Delaware. And sometimes I would go to Marlboro, Delaware, I think it was. Then we had this guy, I'm not going to say his name, but we had this guy. He used to work for Lowe's. Oh, I've never even heard of that. Yeah, this guy used to work for Lowe's. Then he went on to become a contractor for Lowe's. Not a contractor for Lowe's, but like decided to like work for himself and like build his company and stuff. And he was building houses like left and right, like whole houses from like the ground up after working for Lowe's. And then anytime they would give him a hard time at the store that he used to work at, he would call corporate on them, get them in trouble because he doesn't work for them anymore. He's actually a paying customer. And the last thing that I heard, now this was a couple years ago, that he had a couple of Lowe's credit cards and he like never paid them. It was nuts. Talking like a couple $100,000 worth of material. Here comes the water truck. Yeah, you know what's really good? I think they closed down, but there was a fried chicken place. If you guys are ever in Maryland, down, I think it was in between Pocomoke and Salisbury, but off to the east, no, off to the west some. Don't remember what town it was in, but it was a place called Peaky's. And Peaky's had really good, when I say really good, fried chicken, like, couldn't even make it up. It's that good. Couldn't even make it up. It's that good. Like, I would love to go down there and do a Friday's feast for you guys. And you know, it was so, oh my God. So here's some trucker stories that you guys probably never heard. But there's a part of Maryland that breaks off, and it's called Ocean City, and it's a 2-lane highway on the eastern seaboard of Maryland, and it's like an island, and there's only like a couple bridges that go from like the mainland to Ocean City, which is in the middle of the ocean. Like, it's crazy. And it's like full hotels and resorts and all of that stuff out there. They got in-ground pools, right? I'm like, that's crazy, because you got an in-ground pool right next to the ocean, right? Check this out. A local told me it's not uncommon that when they have tropical storms and hurricanes out there, that they find sharks and sea life in their pools. It's not uncommon. I said, sharks in your pool. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I'm like, all the hotels out there are all on columns and pillars. Like, if you gotta build it like that, you probably shouldn't be living there. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, Pocomoke is a very, very small, like, retirement town on the. It's like right on the border. I used to stay. I think it was in Econo Lodge. I used to stay at the Econo Lodge, and for some reason out there in Maryland, they don't believe in like snow plows and road prepping in the wintertime. So like it took days for snow plows to plow. Like, why? Like, that's crazy. Like, it was so crazy. Like, days. And then the highlight of my day, yeah, it's just out there. It's all like, you're out there. You're by Pocomoke is on the border of I forgot what town in Virginia, but there's a way station out there. It's almost always open. Annoying. It's like the slums in that part of Virginia. Like, the houses are crumbling. People still live in them, and it literally makes 0 sense. Zero. And people out there are very hospitable. I was training this guy. He's like from that area. His name was Greg. Dude, like twice my size. Like, height. Maybe not weight, but height. He was like twice my size. And I was training him for my old boss. And Greg was funny. He was a funny dude. And I remember Greg stopped by the motel I was staying at, and I was like, we got a little bit of time to kill. I'm gonna make some breakfast. Would you like some? He was like, what are you making? It was like scrambled eggs and cheese or something like that. He's like, yeah, I'll take some. So he sits down on the bed where I slept, lays his head on my pillow, and just goes to sleep. Same, like, I don't even make my bed. I just like pull the blankets back. Once they're back, right? I'm in a motel. I don't care. Even at home, I do the same thing. Well, I make the bed. I'm not having company. I don't care. And he laid down legit in my spot. My side of the bed was probably still warm. That's how like, he was like stealing heat from my bed. And then he lays down, lays his cap over his eyes, and just goes to sleep. And I'm like, Greg. And he's slumped, snoring and everything. I'm like, yo, you up? And he's slumped, no response. I had to call him by his last name for him to answer me. I was like, oh man, this guy just passes out right on my pillow. This is how many cares he gave. Nuts. He was a funny dude. That was the first time. So we traveled through like the swampland and stuff. And I swear, some of those deliveries where they wanted us to go, it looked like you need an airboat. You're like, yo, this is nuts. This guy next to me got a whole raincoat on. This guy got a whole like Inspector Gadget highlighter vest raincoat on. And yeah, it was just crazy because this guy, we went to go do a delivery out in like the swampland, and there's houses out there on stilts, literally on stilts, in the middle of the swamp. And I'm like, how do you even get to your house? Like, he didn't live there, but like, how do you get there? He's like, boat. You gotta ride a boat. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, how do you even balance a boat to be able to get on and off with groceries, bro? Like, how do you do that? And he's like, yeah, you just found a way. You just found a way. You hungry enough, it ain't gonna matter. You just cook right in the boat. You ain't got to do nothing. I was like, Greg, this is wild, bro. I was like, and then the customer we delivered to, like, he's talking to me and I'm talking to him, and he goes, like, he's looking at me, and he goes, where you from? And I was like, me? And he was like, yeah. I was like, I'm from Connecticut. And he was like, yeah, I knew I recognized your attitude and your demeanor. I was like, what do you mean by that? He goes, I'm from Connecticut. And he was just like, people out here say that we talk funny and all of that stuff. And like, like we're like uptight and all of that stuff. And I was like, I get that a lot too. And he was just like, yeah, he was like, yeah, like, I don't really talk to many people out here. Like, they just don't understand me. I was like, same here. Same here. In Maryland, they hated me. Maryland and Delaware, they hated me. Especially in Delaware. Because they tried to tell me how they were going to load my truck. And I'm like, y'all going to load? I was like, we could do this the easy way. We could do it the easy way. I mean, we could do it two ways. The easy way or the hard way. The easy way, you just do what I want you to do with the material. You load it how I want it. Or the hard way, you go ahead and load it. I'll offload it. Then I'll call you. Then I'll call my boss to call your boss, because that's not how it's gonna go. And they were like, they were not having it. I got into it with a manager out in the Seaford, Delaware store. I actually had it out with the manager there first, not the store manager, but the guy in delivery. Yeah, like they're like, yeah, we're gonna load your truck and we're just gonna stack it and layer it. And I'm like, but you do realize, like, I have to offload it in a particular way. It doesn't make any sense for you guys to have the last delivery that's going out for the day on the tail end of the truck. Stick that up to the headboard. So I offload back to front. So as the day goes on, my truck gradually gets lighter at the beginning, like from the back to the front. Like, they were just like so unorganized. I was like, this is why Lowe's outsourced to get deliveries done. Like, before we showed up, they were only able to get like 2 to like 5 orders out a day. We showed up and we would eat those deliveries up like nothing. Y'all see my videos. And we would just show up. And I remember one time I got into it with the guy at the I got into it with everybody at every store, but in Pocomo, not Pocomo, Salisbury, I used to get into it with a guy because they would only put like one band on 8-foot pieces of plywood. And I'm like, no, you should have like 3. And they're like, why 3? Just one in the middle is enough. And I'm like, if that one strap breaks, how many is holding it together? They were like, all right, that's a fair point. They're like, all right, so how about 2, one on either end? I'm like, okay, if one strap breaks, how many straps you got holding it? They're like, oh, that's what your straps are for. That's not what my straps are for. My straps are to hold your secured load to my trailer, to secure it to my trailer. not secure your unsecured load to itself than to my trailer. That's not what they're for. I said the load needs to be safe before it goes on my trailer. They do not like that at all. At all. But yeah, I had one manager go off on me in front of a guy I was training, and I just let him go off. I'm just like, everybody has bad days, whatever. And I told the dude next to me, I was like, I was like, go wait for me in the truck. I'll handle this. And then, when he was done like screaming and yelling and all that stuff, I was like, all right, cool. I'll see you tomorrow. Sure enough, I pulled him to the side first thing in the morning, and I was like, let that be the last time you ever talk to me like that again. I said, I don't know if you were showing off in front of the recruit, but I would never do something like that to you, ever. And I said, you threatened to call my boss, and my boss got my back 100%. So, who's that really going to look bad on? Not me. And because they had an issue, because that guy, that contractor that ran up his Lowe's bill, I'll give you his first name. His first name was Rich, and he actually had a time window, and he always built houses near Ocean City, and he had a time window of like 8 a.m. and I'm at the store at like 6 a.m. getting loaded, and I noticed that they had a delivery going from that Lowe's to about 7-8 minutes down the street. It wasn't out of the way of where I was going to Ocean City. So I was like, all right, I'll just do that delivery real quick. Y'all see my videos. I would get a delivery done in under 15 minutes. So, even it's a 40-minute drive. I left out of the store, drive 8 minutes down the road. I think it was only 2 pallets. I dropped it off, still got to the delivery before the time window, and then the store complained about it. I was like, that made no sense at all. That made no sense. So they reported me to the market manager. Market manager was like, why didn't you just do the time window first? I said, customer got like an 8 a.m. time window. I made it before the time window. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. There was nothing wrong with that. And I said, not for nothing, but y'all don't pay us a fuel surcharge to deviate off course. This delivery got done before the time window even began. What's the problem? I still got to that time window customer before the time window even began. What's the problem? Yep. So they were mad because since that customer was like a high profile customer, they're like, oh, he needs to get his deliveries first thing in the morning. Then when I got to the time window customer, which was that guy Rich, I said, hey man, good morning, da-da-da. He was like, oh, you're here kind of early. I was like, yeah, no biggie. I was like, I did stop off at one delivery. He was like, oh, that's what I was hoping you would do to give me a little time to get here. But, we're all here, you're here. No big deal. And I was like, yeah, they made an issue of, they always want me to come drop off your load first. He goes, I tell them all the time, I don't always need to be the first delivery first thing in the morning. Like, if you do a couple stops before you come to me, it's no big deal. As long as I get my stuff before noon, I'm good. I was like, oh, all right. That's cool. And then my boss called me and he goes, hey, so there, I heard you were like back talking the market manager out there. I was like, yeah, they had an issue with me going to a delivery like 7 minutes down the road that was on the way to that customer with the time window, and I still made it before the time window even began. And he was like, so let me get this straight. You went off, you didn't follow the route. You did a customer on the way to the time window customer. You completed that order. Then you got to the time window customer even before the time window began, and the customer didn't have an issue with it. I said, no issues. He was like, keep doing what you're doing. You're just making us look like superstars. This is why Lowe's had to outsource. Like, there's a reason why, Lowe's hired outside contractors to come in and move the stuff. There was actually a guy at the Pokemoke store. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna give him that light. But he used to be the delivery driver. They stuck him in deliveries, and he used to be the delivery driver. Then when we made him look that bad, because that's how quick we would do deliveries. Because before, when he did it, they used to have to pick, pull, and prep all their own orders. But when we show up, all the orders are supposed to be picked, pulled, and prepped. All they do is load us, give us the paperwork, we strap down, and we hit the road. And we made them look bad because we're sitting. It would be the end of a 10, 11 delivery day, and I'd be getting home at not home, but back to the motel at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just twiddling my thumbs. I'm sitting there mopping my own motel room. Me mopping my own motel room because I had nothing to do. I started buying RC cars, RC truck from Walmart. The highlight of my day out there in Pocomoke in Salisbury was either going to Walmart. Pocomoke, it was going to Walmart, GameStop, or the all-you-can-eat Chinese food buffet. That was the highlight of my day. There was nothing to do out there. In Salisbury, I bought a little. It's called a New Bright. It's a RC truck from Walmart for $50. I made snow chains for the tires. I was just out there driving it in the snow. Just driving in the snow. Just ripping it up. I made snow chains for an RC truck. Just driving it in the snow. I even put a bigger battery pack on it so it even went faster. So, yeah, Maryland is such a boring state. Not for nothing though. That bulgogi steak that I had on that Friday's feast, that was some really good steak. Really good. So good it was hard to believe. Oh man. But yeah, it's nuts. Freaking nuts. Oh, so I got my GoPro Hero 8 back. This is the light mod. I got the microphone mod. Pretty cool. You can pop this off and put it on the side if you wanted to, or you could have multiple lights on there. It's pretty cool. And what I totally forgot, I was such a doofus because I pay. Anytime I have expensive products, I always I got a booger. Right? Yeah. Anytime I got expensive products, I always pay for premium subscriptions so that way. Are you serious? Let me go get a tissue, guys. Uno momento. So yeah, anytime I have I buy expensive gizmos and gadgets, I always get the premium subscriptions to their aftermarket. I can get discounts and perks and benefits. And I totally forgot I get a discount off of the accessories. And I went to Best Buy and I purchased them for full price. What a doofus, right? So, oh man. Yeah, this was the GoPro that started it all. I mean, just without all the mods and stuff on it. But yeah, this light is really cool. It's really bright. That's the lowest setting. That's a medium. That's the highest setting, and then it has like a flasher mode. So pretty neat, and it's rechargeable. You know, pretty awesome. And this GoPro, it doesn't get as hot as the GoPro Hero 9, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm about to charge this up, and then I'm about to go to the restroom, so I'm about to jump off of here. And then I got my GoPro box right here. I was gonna record some nostalgic 90s episodes, but it just takes a lot. That, and I want to get back into woodworking, but it takes a lot. And I'm not home as much. And yesterday I went out, got you guys some more souvenirs, so. But yeah. Alright, everybody watching Gamer 1, I'm about to jump off here, go use the restroom. So if you guys have any more questions, you guys want to talk about anything, anything you want me to address publicly, I'll address it on here. If not, the DMs are open on Instagram, or you can shoot us an email on the company email. So make sure you guys smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You too, Gamer One. Everyone be safe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for staying for this 2-hour live. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.